Okay, so today I'm fixing the is it indoor ice maker for a Samsung refrigerator. As you can see here, the ice maker is not making any ice. There's other method that I tried before, and this has been going on for about 4 or 6 months probably. Usually it's not making ice. I just remove this cover here. I press the reset button. And then I also use the hair dryer. Pretty much try to defrost this area right here, and then it will work. But for the first couple of months it works fine, but after that it will not work anymore. I found out the hair dryer method will not work because the motor probably going bad. Because when you have ice up here, the motor will spin, but we're not able to push the ice cube out of the tray. So it just stuck there. So, and then every single time after they push the ice cube out, it's not producing any more ice. I mean, it's not like pulling water from this pipe right here. So after like a few months of like doing the hair dryer method and keep pulling water in, and I'm sick and tired of it. So I just bought a new one. So I have a new ice maker here. I replaced this a couple years ago, but let me see. Yeah, April 21st, 2018. It's about 5 years ago. So this is a new one. Bought it like 140. Man, these things are expensive. You could just buy like a standalone ice maker, like 80 bucks something. But hey, we have it. It's convenient at the box. You could just get it from there. So to get it out. Actually, how do I get it out? See, screw. Do I remove all of them? Alright, see. Screw here. This thing is not coming. Alright, one screwed out, this one, are they the same size? Yeah, I think they're the same size. Three screws so far. 4. This one at the bottom, so remember which one is which. 3 here is on top, this one at the bottom, and the chair. I got one up here. I think these for the ice maker. Oh, these are shorter, so there's different size screwed up here. Don't fall off now. Right, looks like it's still stuck. Where was it? Oh, it's loose enough. Where's this arrow here? I see an arrow. This is how I pull it out. Man, I don't want to break it. Don't break, don't break. Don't break now. Oh shit. Did I break something? Oh, never mind. Nope, it's not broken. It's not broken. Oh, whew. What's holding it? Ah, okay. You got a switch or something right here. Yay! All right. So now this is the old ice maker. So if you want to look for the right parts, the part number is right here. See it? So for this one is DA97-11092B, as in Bravo, 00. Then I have the new one right here. I bought this about 6 months ago, but never got around to replace it. This one manufacture date is January 12, 2022. This one is 2017. So yeah, it's a couple years old. This one made in Korea. It's also made in Korea. So I bought this from Sears. Apparently, yes, Sears are no longer, like, they don't have the physical store, but apparently the online version is still available. I mean, the ice maker looks the same. Oh, the only difference is this thing looks thinner. This look thicker. But hey, whatever. That's a new one. How it works. Put one out. Put a new one in. Gold sand hole. So when you look this way, it's a pin and had a clip right there. So if you put it right, so there's only one way to put it. So it's pretty easy. So click. All right. It's in. Now I just need to put it. Just put it back in. Something stuck. Yeah. You have to secure it first. This wire. There's no way. Let's see. This thing is not going in because the wire's sticking out. Hear that? The push this in first. Put that in first. Put this in. Oh. All right. One screw at a time. Too short for this stuff. Do not move. All right, one screwed. Another one. Make sure you don't tighten it too much, okay? Too much, it will crack and will destroy this clip here, so it's not worth it. Just enough. When it's tight, just fine. Don't over tighten it. You break that little plastic piece, and there'll be more stuff to replace. You don't want that. Alright, it's secure. Now I'm gonna screw these back on. So one. Alright, I'm gonna press and hold the reset button, I think for about 10 seconds or so to restart it. When you see this thing spin, it should start. It's not spinning. No, I could hear the motor. You can hear it? Oh yeah, it's moving. Definitely moving. Yeah, it's moving, but slow. So while waiting, I'm gonna put the trade in. Let's see if we draw water or not. It should work. If this thing works, it should last another 5 years. Well, don't want to install April, yeah. Should work another 5 years. 146 for 5 years, fine. But yes, there's a few times there'll be no ice. When there's no ice, you have to check, make sure you check because usually when you have crush eye and cube at the same time, it was stuck in that little hole right there. So you have to look under it, and if there's any stuck, you have to, I don't know, use like a spoon or chopstick or whatever you have, poke it, and then it should be able to like unclog it. If not, you have to remove the hose, the whole container here and try to empty it. And also there'll be time when, because it's a freezer, so it's going to be frozen up. Like, you know how notice how I put the wires in? So there's hole in there, you could see right there, it's not well insulated. So the wires, the cable might froze, or the motor might froze. Because I opened this before. In here, there's no any type of insulation whatsoever. When I opened this little cover here, with the screw right here, I noticed the motor itself have ice, pretty much ice inside this here. Which is why sometimes the motor will not work. And which is why when you use a hair dryer, you actually can help start it. So every time the ice maker not producing ice or stuck, the hair dryer method will help defrost it pretty much. But that is only like a temporary situation. Usually for about 5 years is when you need a new ice maker. Because the hair dryer kind of like stopped working. Because I usually, every single time is the ice maker not making ice, I just use the hair dryer and it works. Because the motor got frozen up, so that's why I just have to heat it up a little bit, defrost it, and it should start working again. But when you get to the point where your ice maker, like when these things right here, I have no idea what these call. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a refrigerator repairman, so I don't know. So every time when these things, when they spin, it's supposed to push the ice cube out of the tray and down here into the container. But when it's not able to push the ice cube out, that means the motor got weak. I mean, it's not strong enough to push the ice cube out. It means at that point, if you want, you could replace a new motor, or you could buy a new one. See, it works. It starts water, so it works. And the only problem is it didn't add enough water. Well, I just saw something. I didn't add enough water, just add enough for 4. Doesn't matter. We should restart again. So, right. So last another 5 years, man. I mean, it's easy. If you need a new one, I mean, it's an easy process. That was start from finish, how to replace your ice maker and your Samsung fridge. And actually, let me show you this. So this is the old ice maker. So you can see right here, tell you Samsung made in Korea, the model right here, the manufacture date. So if you need to make sure you have the right part, is look at the part number, which is right down here at the bottom. And that's how you know you have the right parts. Since I'm not going to use this, I'm going to remove it, show you what's inside right here. So there's a screw right here that's holding the little cup. See, when you remove the cover, and this is what it looks inside. As you can see here, there's no insulation whatsoever. And if you touch it, you could see it's ice cold. And this is the motor. And there was time when I removed this, ice was pretty much all in here. From the moisture and over time, it's just pretty much frozen up. You know, all these electronics and motor, when it's frozen, it can't really spin. And this is how, actually, it looks like you could remove the motor from the screw here. You could remove these 2 screws. Oh, and the motor itself had a clip. So I guess you could remove the clip. Oh, yeah. Actually, no. No, the motor got some cables and stuff here. I don't know. It might be replaceable, it might don't. Oh, this cable looks pretty bad. Well, anyway, so this is the inside of the ice maker. I don't really, I already bought a new one, to be honest. I don't want to replace this, and then just buy a new one, man. It's $140, 5 years, last 5 years. It's good enough, and it's easy to replace. Well, that's it. That's how you replace an ice maker for your Samsung fridge. Thank you.